So it's really 10 minutes from starting. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Well, more participation. Hello.
Listen,
There we go.
I really still wasn't satisfied with that.
I really wasn't.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Friday. I know.
You have the Barb and Barbie show.
That's right. I'm Barbie Joe from 92 Pro FM.
I'm Barbara Morse from NBC 10. We will be your co-hosts today. We just want to let you know we are starting in about 10 minutes.
Yep, just about 10 minutes. Welcome to the 21st annual Investing in Our Children's Luncheon with Children's Friend. You are all amazing because we're going to take all your money today.
We are. We Shakedown Friday. Like to your attention to the screen. We are going to hear from some of our committee members.
That's right. So let's meet our committee.
I'm co-chair of the Luncheon Committee.
Hi, my name is Jamie Moran. I'm from Provider Insurance Group.
I'm Travis McDermott, partner at Partridge Snow and Hahn here in Providence, Rhode Island.
Hi, I'm Kate Torra, and I work for Bank of America Private Bank.
I'm Susan Lynch, a federal prosecutor with the U.S. Department of Justice in Washington, D.C.
Children's Friend provides critical and necessary support to families and children among our neighbors who are the most vulnerable in need of that support.
I support Children's Friend because of the many opportunities and lifetime changes that they provide to vulnerable children and their families.
Children's Friend is one of the best organizations assisting families and children.
I support Children's Friend because Children's Friend gave me my start in life as an adoptee in the 1960s.
I believe that it is essential for our whole community and everyone to support this wonderful foundation because we need to build our community up, and this is the best way to do it.
There are really few better ways to improve our communities than to support and help those most in need, especially children.
I ask you to please support Children's Friend so that Children's Friend can continue to support vulnerable children in Rhode Island.
We at Children's Friend are profoundly grateful for your support, dedication, and enthusiasm as members of our Luncheon Committee. We wouldn't be able to do the work that we do every day without your support. Thank you for dedicating your time.
is no greater priority than ensuring our children are on a path to success.
Children are our future leaders, innovators, and problem solvers.
Children's Friend is working to make a better tomorrow possible for the most vulnerable kids. Together with its many community partners, Children's Friend plays a vital role in improving early childhood outcomes by working with children and their families to meet individual needs.
Children's Friend is strengthening Rhode Island's future generations by providing the support that kids and families need.
Children's Friend provides critical supports for children and families in Rhode Island. As a lifelong educator myself, I know how important it is to provide wraparound services that support every aspect of a child's well-being and development.
That there is still significant need for young people to get access to high-quality childcare, education, nutrition, and if it were not for this organization, thousands of people in our state would be left behind.
For over 30 years, the district has been partnering with Children's Friend. We partner all year round with an intentional focus on improving school readiness and academic achievement of the youngest residents.
Children's Friend is committed to future generations by reducing barriers to access to many services. They're opening clinics in communities where they're needed the most, and they're collaborating with partners throughout the state to enhance the impact and sustainability of their work.
It is absolutely crucial that we have organizations like Children's Friend forging connections and partnerships in our communities to make a better tomorrow possible.
Children's Friend is committed to supporting and serving children holistically, from home visiting to early education to child welfare.
Early intervention, proper nutrition, Head Start, and so much more.
A strong foundation sets kids up for success long beyond their childhood years.
By supporting Children's Friend, we are investing in their growth, education, and overall development.
Rhode Island needs Children's Friend now more than ever.
Okay, hi everybody. We're gonna get going. So it's great to see everybody today, and I know everyone's having a great time getting together. But I know David Caprio's very nervous that we're behind schedule, so I got to get going. Good afternoon, and a warm welcome to the 2023 Investing in Our Children's Luncheon. I'm Mark Griffin. I'm privileged to serve as the chair of the board of directors for Children's Friend, and it certainly is an honor to be here with all of you today. Before we dive into today's program, I'd like to express our sincere gratitude to the esteemed dignitaries and community leaders who were on the video. Many of you didn't see, but trust me, they did an amazing job. And then, you know, their commitment to our community certainly paves the way for a better future for our children and friends. I want to thank all of you for being here today. This is a very important session for us. It's a very important program to raise money. Without this, we can't do the things we need to do. I would also like to talk a little bit about the rich history. This program here is a rich history of how we build the funds needed to do what we do. But Children's Friend boasts an impressive 189-year legacy of delivering high-quality services to our children and families. And we want to continue to do that for many, many more years to come. This is exactly about our legacy, the deep well knowledge that comes from our experience. Children's Friend leads in enhancing the well-being and healthy development of Rhode Island's most vulnerable children. And thanks to the dedication and generosity for all of you, we can continue to make tangible and lasting impacts year over year. With your support today, you empower Children's Friend to uphold its mission to provide the best care and services for our children in need, not only today, but for many years to come. So throughout our program today, you're going to have the opportunity to hear stories of resilience, of hope, of transformation from those who have directly benefited from the services and support by Children's Friend. These stories remind us that no child nor family should be defined by their circumstances, but rather every child should be given the opportunity to thrive with the right support system in place. I've been on the board for 11 years, and one thing we do at Children's Friend is we start every board meeting with what's called a mission moment. And that's the highlight for me of that meeting. What that mission moment is it's a story. That's all it is a story. But it's a critical story. It's a story about something that the agency has done over the past month or two that really impacted a life of a child or their family. And how I view this is every story comes with how it is helping to shape and start the future of that child and family in the right way. And by the way, their future is our future. So before I ask our MCs to begin and make their way to the stage, we have a special guest with us today. We'd like to recognize her for her incredible contributions over the years. Can I ask Doreen Scanlon to come to the stage? So as many of you know, Doreen is a longtime champion of Children's Friend, especially during her time at Channel 6. She has emceed this very event for the past decade, helping us to really grow the agency every year. So we want to take a quick moment to recognize her and thank her for her service and her continued commitment to the organization. Let's have another round of applause for Doreen. Okay, so now I'm pleased to introduce one of our MCs for today. Not only is she a well-known news anchor for NBC 10, but she is also an invaluable supporter who consistently places our organization at the forefront. Please give a warm welcome to Barbara Morse.
How's everyone doing? Is your mouth full? How is everyone doing on this Friday afternoon? Love it. How many of you, this is your first time here? Welcome. You are going to be blown away. The rest of you have already been blown away, and we are so excited to be here. Just so you know, this is going out live, so hello to those of you who are at home on your couch or making lunch or watching someone fill in for me on the noon show at work. I get out of doing that to come here, and this is just so much fun. I absolutely adore Children's Friend and what they have done for 189 years. And again, I want to thank Doreen Scanlon for her unwavering support over the years, her continued support, and I'm glad that was a surprise for you today. Much deserved. I'd also like to bring up my co-host this year, Barbie Jo DiMaria from Pro FM. Just a little bit about Barbie Jo. She was my intern at Channel 10, like, it's probably closer to 25 years ago. Can we turn her mic on? Because we need to hear her.
I need a hot mic.
So she was my intern, and look at her.
As I always say, I went to the Barbara Morse University of Journalism, and it served me well. Give it up for Babs right here. You got Babs squared.
Yes.
It's a true honor to be here, Barbara, and MC next to you, and even call you one of my dear friends at this point in my life. I'm really honored to be here, and I'm excited to make such a great impact on our little kiddos. We're so fortunate to be here this afternoon, right here at the Children's Friend Friendship Center. I mean, look around. This is where it all happens.
I've got to tell you, how many of you have come to read to the kids here? I know Mayor Brett Smiley has. Where are you, Mayor?
Mayor Smiley?
Yes, you like coming to read to the kids. I know there are some other mayors in the room. We also have Peter Nerona, James Diosa. We just have a lot of really cool people in the room, including fill in the blank your name. What Children's Friend does day in and day out for children and their families throughout Rhode Island is crucial, life-changing, life-saving. Wouldn't you say?
I definitely would say that. I just want to say a little bit about my background with Children's Friend. So I started working with Children's Friend. It was about last year. 92 Pro FM partnered with Children's Friend in the Warwick Mall to support the Spirit of Giving toy drive. And we did a day-long toy drive at Warwick Mall, and we are doing it again this year. So yes, thank you very much. Once we had that experience with Children's Friend, I was so impacted by my entire experience. And some of you might actually know one little boy I do want to mention. His name was Pedro, who donated copies of a book that he authored that day at the mall. Do you remember this?
Yes,
because Barbara was also there that day. And come to find out, he was a Head Start student at Children's Friend who found a love of stories and reading and writing. And thanks to the early educators right here at the Children's Friend Center. I think today will be another example of the inspiring generosity of all of you. All right, so that's why we're here today, Barbara, to help this agency continue to serve our most vulnerable children and, of course, their families in the best way possible. Today's luncheon will have a direct impact on the well-being of Rhode Island children today and their children of tomorrow.
Every penny goes to the organization, which brings me to this. You all checked in, right? You were all sent a text message?
Yes.
This makes it so easy to give. We have silent auction items. Mr. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, his jersey's over there.
I'm like, wait, Taylor and Travis are here?
Taylor and Travis are here.
I know they're everywhere.
They're everywhere at games, SNL. We also have a wine and coffee grab, 30 for the coffee, 50, from morning to night you're set. Coffee, and then wine later. $30, $50, buy one of each, two of each.
So my favorite food group, coffee. Barbara's favorite food group, wine. Very nice.
Yes.
And I think you and I already indulged in that a little bit.
Yeah, we already bought ours. And you get a chance to win a Solo pizza oven or a Ninja coffee maker. So we are going to tell you who the winners are before you leave here today.
Well, those are some amazing prizes. But Babs, before we go any further, stop what you're doing. We have a wonderful surprise for all of you, and it's really gonna melt your heart. We wanna welcome the kiddos from right here at the Friendship Center. So let's all stand. That's right, everybody get on your feet and give a round of applause to these little cutie pies. And in my typical Rhode Island fashion, I'm gonna say, ooh dee, they're so cute.
Cue the kids.
Bring in the children. I feel like I'm in Hocus Pocus now.
The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one. The little one stops to suck his thumb, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 2 by 2. The little one stops to tie his shoe and they all go marching down. Five little ducks went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little ducks went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 1, 2, 3. 3 little ducks went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 1, 2. 2 little ducks went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1. 1 little duck went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but none of the 5 little ducks came back. Sad mother duck went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 and all of the 5 little ducks came back. 5 little ducks went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 and all of the 5 little ducks came back. The ants go marching 1 by 1, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 1 by 1, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 1 by 1. The little one stops to suck his thumb and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching to...
Okay, program's over.
Yeah, I mean,
how do you top that?
There's no topping that.
That was so cute, wasn't it, Barbie? I was over there like...
Sweet and adorable and the cutest, cuddliest little things I've ever seen.
Okay, we are going to get the program started. We know you're eating lunch right now. We are going to bring up the President and Chief Executive Officer at Children's Friend, none other than David Caprio.
Thank you, Bobber and Bobby J. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It is wonderful to be here with all of you in person, to have many join us virtually as well. And as we've experienced so often this summer and fall, it's great that we're going to get the luncheon in before the rain comes in for the weekend. But really, thank you for being here, for supporting Children's Friend. We gather here again at our Friendship Center to raise money for our work. And you just met some of the kids and the staff from our Friendship Center. But let me tell you a little bit about Friendship Center, which is one of 15 sites that Children's Friend operates. At Friendship, our amazing staff provide childcare and pre-K, Head Start, WIC, mental health, and home visiting services. Here in Rhode Island, we rate the quality of our childcare centers through the Bright Stars quality rating system. And because of the skills, the knowledge, the hard work, the dedication, and the love of the staff at Friendship, we are so proud that our Friendship Center is a 5-star center, which is the highest quality level available. So you are at a center of excellence today, but more importantly, our kids are at a center of excellence every day. So what's so special about a center of excellence? It's a place that is comprehensive and flexible, and it can meet the needs of all young children. So while a highly skilled teaching team may have a specific plan for a day, a high-quality center of excellence is able to adapt those plans based on the needs of the children. Perhaps a child is hungry. Perhaps a child's behavior indicates they may have been traumatized by something. Perhaps they're just not feeling well. Friendship has nurses, social workers, nutritionists, mental health clinicians on site in addition to the educators to meet the needs of our kids and their families inside the classrooms and at home. Those of you who come to the luncheon each year know my spiel, that investments in high-quality early education are the best investments that we can make. They improve lives on one hand, and they produce positive economic returns on the other. So I'll save you all the statistics and the report outs from the research, and I'll just sum it up by saying that because of the research of the Preschool Project, of Nobel laureate economist James Heckman, the high-quality services that are happening right over there will not only improve the lives of the children that we are serving today, but even with no further interventions, what happens in those classrooms today will help the children of those children. That's a 2-generation impact. It's pretty powerful. I want to take a moment to shout out appreciation to the many people who have worked so hard to put today together. First, to our Luncheon subcommittee and our philanthropy team. They have taken care of every detail to organize this day for us, to produce the amazing success. Thanks also to Mark Griffin, my board chair, our board members, our policy council members, and the team from Advanced Productions. And to help us raise funds and to have fun, we are lucky to once again have our friends and social investment auctioneers, Paul Cronin from Apogee IT Services, and our board member Bajat Sharif from Seasons Corner Market with us. Our sponsors are key to making the luncheon a financial success. I want to thank all of our sponsors and supporters, but today I especially want to thank J&A General Contractor, who is our diamond and our lead sponsor, and the Friend of Children awardee today. Innovex is our platinum sponsor. Thank you, Innovex. And special thanks to BJ's, Bank of America, Mobile Beacon, Mutual of America, Provider Group, and Washington Trust for their gold sponsorships of the luncheon today. And thank you to our many silver sponsors and bronze sponsors as well. They're listed in the program book. They'll be on the video screens. And thank you to all of our supporters of the luncheon. Those of you who purchased ads, bought tickets, made donations, are about to make donations. Your support of our luncheon and our work is very much appreciated. Can't have shout outs without a shout out to our MCs today. Barbara Morse from NBC 10. She's back with us once again. We are so lucky to have her. She supports our work and our community in many ways all year long. And we are so happy to have Barbie Joe, the on-air personality from 92 Pro FM. join us. This is, as she said, her first Investing in Our Children luncheon, but she's been supporting our work in many ways. So we heard some gracious welcomes from our elected leaders on the video screen at the beginning. And I also just want to say we are honored today by the presence of several of our elected officials who are in the tent with us. Our Attorney General, Peter Nerona, our General Treasurer, James Diosa, Rhode Island State Senator Frank Chacon, Representative Jonathan Acosta is here, Providence Mayor Brett Smiley, and Pawtucket Mayor Donald Gribbian. So thank you all for being with us. Also a special welcome to our Providence Police, Police Chief Colonel Oscar Perez, Commander Kevin Lanny, and the men and women of the Providence Police Department. They have been long valued and strong partners of ours. Thank you very much. So Barbie Joe talked about the toy event at Warwick Mall last year that we're going to do again this year. So we do have with us, I'm thrilled to say, 2 guests. So our board member, Honor, and her son, Pedro, are with us today. Pedro, give a wave. So as Barbie Joe said, Pedro graduated from our Head Start program in 2021, and he's now a 2nd grader. He is also the author, writing his first book, Pedro Penguin, when he was only 5 years old. And he's working on his 2nd book. Ana, Pedro's mom, got involved in parent committee when Pedro was attending Head Start, was voted on to the policy council, and she's now a member of our board of directors at Children's Friend. So welcome and congratulations. I also want to welcome Melissa and the staff from our Project Connect program. Welcome to them. We have a video to share later highlighting Melissa's recovery journey as Project Connect is now celebrating its 30th anniversary as a program working with families who are involved in DCYF because of parental substance use. So our work at Children's Friend is about ensuring that all kids have a chance for success in life, that they have their opportunity to reach their full potential. And while we support children, it is our support and empowerment of parents that makes it most effective and long-lasting. It is why we take our work into the home and involve families. Parents know what is best for their kids, and the best outcomes come when parents are supported, are empowered, and are accountable for advocating for and providing for their children. That is what we do, and that is what your support allows us to do. I hope that you will be as generous as possible today, but I also want to let you know there are other ways that you can support the mission of Children's Friend. You can volunteer with us. How rewarding would it be for you and for our kids if you became a regular reader in a classroom or just a classroom volunteer? Become a foster parent where you can live the mission of Children's Friend 24 hours a day. Our staff are at a table in the back on the way out where you can get more information on becoming a foster parent and helping us spread the word on the need for foster parents. You know, we have our Spirit of Giving holiday drive. It's about to get underway, and that's where you can sponsor a family in need this holiday season. So be on the lookout for more details on the holiday drive or talk to one of our philanthropy staff members. And you can help to support our advocacy, specifically at the state level. While many good things have happened in the past few years for kids and families in Rhode Island, there are still many challenges. Our early intervention system in Rhode Island continues to be a system in crisis. The workforce shortages in early childhood continue, and reimbursement rates for human service programs need to increase. So when we reach out to you with our advocacy priorities in the coming months, please share them with your friends and family, and please take action. Thank you all for being here today and for being with us always. Thank you for supporting our work. We cannot do it without you. So I now have the privilege to introduce our guest speaker today, the Honorable David Cicilline. He really needs no introduction, but before he tries to stop me, I'm going to say a few things about him. From his many years in elected office, from the State House to City Hall to U.S. Congress, David Cicilline has been a strong supporter of our communities, and particularly the most vulnerable. He has championed investments that empower and better the lives of all citizens. He's also an author, although I believe he was a bit older than Pedro when he wrote his first book. The Rhode Island Foundation has been a longtime supporter of Children's Friend and a leading investor in making Rhode Island a better place. The talented staff at the Rhode Island Foundation take a comprehensive and impactful approach to building philanthropic support and then investing that to make impact. So as this effective community leader come together with this leading Rhode Island institution, we are all looking forward to see this exciting new chapter and see how it plays out and what exciting initiatives and positive outcomes our state can look forward to. It is my pleasure and my honor to welcome Rhode Island Foundation President and CEO David Cicilline.
Thank you, David. You're always a little nervous when people say he needs no introduction, that it's going to be followed by because he doesn't deserve one. So thank you for that really beautiful introduction, David, and for inviting me to say a few words today. I want to begin by just thanking David Caprio for his extraordinary leadership here at Children's Friend. He has brought such excellence and such passion and such commitment to his work, and he has assembled an extraordinary team at Children's Friends that is impacting the lives of children and families every single day. And I just want to say thank you and salute you, your team, your board for all of your great work. Congratulations to Doreen Scanlon, who has been so dedicated to this organization for so long. It's so great to see you. And thank you to Barbara and Barbie Joe. Did you guys coordinate the outfits? I'm just curious. It was, okay. I didn't wear my cowboy boots today because I thought it would be too weird. And of course, it was a great treat to see the wonderful, young, talented singers who were just on the stage a few moments ago, I think, who obviously remind us what this is all about. So as was just mentioned, after nearly 30 years in elective office, I've recently begun a new role leading the Rhode Island Foundation, our state's community foundation and one of the oldest and largest community foundations in the country. The Rhode Island Foundation was founded in 1916 and has been a resource to Rhode Islanders through prosperous times and times of great difficulty, offering help and hope. The foundation was started by volunteers concerned about issues impacting the state, including poverty and education. And it was designed to distribute funds in a strategic way to address Rhode Island's most urgent needs, while also serving as a catalyst for social innovation. And this really remains the cornerstone of our work. From education to housing, healthcare, economic empowerment, climate resilience, civic engagement, and beyond, the foundation is working with community leaders in nearly every major effort to improve the lives of all Rhode Islanders. Since I began my work at the foundation, I've been listening and learning from many of our stakeholders, the incredible team at the Rhode Island Foundation, some of who are here today, our donors, our grantees, our board members, and most importantly, our community partners. And although I've been obviously very familiar with the work of Children's Friend over many years, in fact, I remember, and I was recounting with David earlier, when I first became mayor and Children's Friend came in to really rescue the Head Start program, which was basically completely broken and turned down and turned it into a national model. Yeah, that's definitely worth. I now have the privilege of seeing firsthand the critical work and services provided by community organizations like Children's Friends that the Rhode Island Foundation supports in all corners of the state in a different way. And so from Westerly to Woonsocket, I visited with grantees and community stakeholders that are providing incredible community service. And we are very proud at the Rhode Island Foundation to continue to support them as funders and partners. And in fact, as David mentioned, we're a longtime partner to Children's Friends as both a grant maker and as the steward of a set of charitable funds that will help to support the organization long into the future. The work that this organization does is very much aligned with our priorities, not just as the state's community foundation, but with our priorities as a community working to create opportunities for everyone. I know everyone under this tent agrees that every child deserves a fair shot in life. But recent census data reveals that 23,487, or 11.7%, of Rhode Island's children live in poverty. We have the second highest child poverty rate in New England. Our collective work should be focused on ensuring that no child suffers consequences of circumstances that are beyond their control. And together, we can ensure that our children have the opportunity to realize their full potential and have a bright future. This fundamental belief is why I have long been a supporter of the work of Children's Friends, and that's why I'm so thrilled to have the opportunity to continue this partnership in my new role with the Rhode Island Foundation. Intervening early in a child's life, especially when the cards are stacked against them, can create generations of better outcomes, which in turn benefits the child, but also the entire community. Research by the Urban Institute shows that when children and their families are engaged in coordinated services like those that Children's Friends provides, children reach new heights. Inspired by their child's success, parents are more likely to pursue educational opportunities and obtain better jobs. And improvement in child development often follows, which further inspires the aspirations of the parents. It's the kind of cycle that dramatically improves a society for the better, and it's happening here at Children's Friend every single day. In so many ways, Children's Friends is at the cutting edge of service delivery and intervention because of its long legacy and the very high quality of its work. They know that nurturing children, empowering families, especially when crises are acute and individuals are at their most vulnerable, has the greatest impact. And while the work of Children's Friends may have started as a quest to address a moral imperative some 189 years ago, it has grown into a strategic, economic, and social necessity. It's an investment in a brighter and more equitable future for all Rhode Islanders. And there is so much that we can do together to strengthen our community. And that is organizations like Children's Friends, working in partnership with the Rhode Island Foundation and all of you, to celebrate the ties that unite us, to invest in our shared future in equity and inclusion for all, and better access to health care and housing, and safeguarding our environment and economic security, and educational opportunities that allow all children to succeed. In doing all this work, we have to stay focused on the transformative results of investing in children. And Children's Friends proves that every single day. And I hope that as I begin my tenure at the Rhode Island Foundation, you will follow along with our work, that you will continue to be a great partner with us, and that we can all work together to ensure that every single child in our state has all of the possibilities and all of the future that he or she deserves, and that we make investments because we understand how central it is to the future of Rhode Island that every child have the opportunity to succeed. Thank you very much for being here today. Thank you for supporting Children's Friend.
Thank you very much. We look forward to our continued partnership with the Rhode Island Foundation. So the Friend of Children Award is an award that is given to a business that goes above and beyond in their support of our work. This year, we are very excited to present the Friend of Children Award to J&A General Contractors. As demonstrated by their platinum-level sponsorship of the Luncheon today, J&A is a very generous financial supporter of Children's Friend. As a vendor, they provide overnight cleaning services at our sites as well as some general maintenance projects. As a donor, they are always there to sponsor our events and to make financial contributions. But their support goes beyond financial donations. They are partners in all that we do. They are partners in our work every single day. If toys need to be picked up or gifts need to be moved for the holiday drive, they are there for us. If we have a big donation come in and we need a truck to go out and get it for us, they go get it for us. When we have important accreditation or site visits coming up, They're literally with us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, getting ready for those visits. They truly believe in and are committed to the mission of Children's Friend. And here is a video to tell you a little more.
Why do we do what we do at Children's Friend? It's simple, really. Our mission is to improve the well-being and healthy development of Rhode Island's most vulnerable young children. Together, we strive to put these children on a path to a better tomorrow, and it works. Here's one family story.
I went to my wife to let her know, that I found a program they call it Head Start, and she was kind of excited, and that's the way we started,
I was 22 and I was working, so I needed a place for them to stay for the hours I was working. It was a great experience.
First, 3-year-old Jeremy, and a year later, his younger brother Jeremiah entered Head Start in what's now known as our Berkshire Center. Jeremy's teacher was Miss Julie.
I do remember always getting hugs from Miss Julie. I was a very quiet kid. I didn't really socialize like that. And thanks to the social skills that Miss Julie also implied and taught in class, I was able to make a lot of friends that I still kind of use those same skills today to try to be as open as possible with everybody, to be open-minded, very understanding, and treat everybody with kindness and the respect that I would like to be treated with. That's definitely something that I take with me every day. She's still as sweet as ever. She's very humbling, very compassionate. She's so driven by her job and by helping out these kids that she continues to go to work every single day and to prepare a better future. So that's one thing that I will always take with me, is the kindness that she's given out to the world and to myself.
Jeremiah's teacher was Miss Cindy.
One thing that Miss Cindy always taught in the class was to treat every student with kindness. And the social skills that she implied as well helped a lot. But a lot of things that she taught I can still say that I still use today.
It just so happens that both Miss Julie and Miss Cindy are still lead teachers in the Head Start program at Children's Friend, both for over 30 years. And they continue to help young children develop the skills that they need for a brighter tomorrow.
It's my passion, and again, I know I'm making a difference. It's just, you see children growing the more you interact with them. I have children that weren't even talking, and the sentences now, their imagination is incredible. They're using words that I taught them.
We always take a before picture, the first day of school picture and the end of the year picture, and you can just see in their faces how much they've grown and they changed.
The level of work that these teachers really do put out is honestly amazing, because I do custodial coverage at the Althea Center, and the amount of love and patience that these teachers really have with the kids is honestly, it's inspiring, because it's a very humbling experience to be able to witness such a level of expertise.
I've had a child a couple of years ago come back and tell me she just graduated from Rick. Now, this particular year, I've had 4 of my former students come and see me that work for Children's Friend. It's just great. It's great for them to come back, and I can see that they're successful.
From Head Start to college to successful careers, together we can make that happen.
Being with my parents in this whole journey of Children's and Friends, you see a lot of families that don't have a lot.
I think the whole purpose of us supporting Children's and Friends is to better the future of the generations that are yet to come.
I got this passion, for children and friends. That's what I got in my heart, because I know whatever I'm doing, is for the kids. Whatever you give it to children and friends, we're gonna make sure we're gonna use it for the children, for the program.
It's a very humbling experience to be able to kind of follow in my father's footsteps. You know, thank God for him that he's done all the hard work in the very beginning so that me and my brother can at least take this relationship that we have with Children's and Friends and take it to new heights. We can do a lot more as a business, you know, to provide for more families, to give back more to the community, and to help more kids come to the agency and experience what me and my brother have also experienced and kind of take that first necessary step into a healthy, educated life.
So like, wow, right? Like, you get to see how amazing they actually are. This is such an amazing family. Louis and Jairus starting their own business, small cleaning business at first, growing it over the years, raising great kids, never forgetting and never passing up on the opportunity to give back. And this is the story of Children's Friend, the nurturing and the love that our teachers, Miss Cindy and Miss Julie, gave to Jeremy and Jeremiah has now come full circle with these kids now taking a bigger role in a successfully growing family business. And they're providing that love and that nurturing back to us. And then we can impact more kids and more families. We often hear and we often talk about the cycle of poverty. Well, this is the cycle of success. How lucky we are to have this family as part of the Children's Friend family. Please congratulate and please join me in welcoming Louis and Jairus, Jeremy, and Jeremiah up on stage to receive the Friend of Children Award.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jeremiah Ledesma, CEO of J&A General Contractor. I just like to first off say it is a true blessing and an honor to be here in front of everybody here present. You know, it is